Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, this is another chatty update video. I like these videos because it allows me to just sit here and just talk to you guys like I'm just sitting around with my friends, chit-chatting about life and what's going on. I'm also doing my nails again. I also was doing my nails the last time I did one of these videos. So that is what this video is. We're gonna go ahead and jump right on into it. Before we do, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like these little chatty update videos. I really enjoy making them. Also subscribe down below if this is your first video of mine that you are seeing. Now let's go ahead and get into the video. So right now my nails are very thin. I did my nails with polygel like, I can't even remember how long ago it was that I did it last, but that finally grew out to like the tip of my nails. So I went ahead and peeled that off, which I shouldn't have done. I should have just filed it off, but now my nails are like looking really rough, like if you were to pick acrylic off of your nails. So I'm just gonna make sure I got all of the stuff off. I'm gonna file the rest of it off if I find any. And then I'm just going to put this Jealous Structure Gel on them. And this will just thicken them up a little bit so they quit just breaking off at the tip and peeling. Just helps make them a lot stronger so that I can grow out my natural nails for summer. I don't like to have acrylics on. I just want to have like healthy, thicker, a little bit longer, but not too long like I would with acrylics. So that is the goal here. My nails are super short right now because I did that and they were just super thin. So they just kept breaking. So this is just going to help thicken them up a little bit and hopefully prevent them from breaking off anymore. Also, I am filming this in the kitchen. Kegan had started streaming Call of Duty on YouTube at first, and then he switched to Twitch. And then he decided that he wanted to switch over to Facebook. So he's been streaming in our bedroom after the kids go to bed, which is nice. I'm glad that he plays with a few of his old friends from old jobs and friends that he has met online. So that's really great that he gets to sit and talk to friends. I'm going to start off by going in with this Jealous pH bond. It's like a dehydrator just to make sure I don't have any oils on my nails. But I think that it's really great that he has friends that he can talk to because that's really important. But he is doing really good. He is coughing less and less. He is now doing his treatments every other week. So he goes, this Friday, he will get his treatment. So on Thursday coming up, he has to go in and do his labs. He does his labs the day before every treatment just because there's one test that they do that takes like 2 hours to get the results back, and they won't start you on treatment until they know what all of your levels are. So he likes to go the day before so he doesn't have to go up there, have his labs done, and then wait 2 hours before he can start his immunotherapy. So he'll do that on Thursday, and then on Friday he goes in, and I'm not sure if I can go with him yet, which I would really like to. One, because I feel like when you're going through that, like treatments because you have cancer or just anything really, if you're having to go to the hospital for anything, I feel like having a support person is pretty important. Obviously, the main importance is keeping all of these people with low immune systems healthy, especially with the COVID going on. So it's understandable, but at the same time, a support system is nice. And he is a guy, and most guys, I feel like they don't like to ask questions and they interpret things in a different way. I just feel like, especially for the doctor's appointment before he gets his treatment, it's hard to explain. I'm not trying to offend any guys out there, but like, you know, especially like at the beginning of this journey, he would, like, I could see him like grit his teeth every time I asked a question. Like, he hated me asking questions, but then after we were leaving, he was always so grateful that I was there to ask those questions because he wouldn't. And it's good to have a lot of questions answered. But last time that he did go in, which I can't remember, well, the last time I did one of these updates, it was like a month ago. So last time he went in, his O2 level was at 96, but he had to wear a mask. So I'm sure his O2 would have been even higher had he not had to wear a mask. And she said that his lung function sounds better than it has ever sounded, which is awesome. Meaning, like, when she was listening to his lungs, she could hear a lot more air movement, which seems like every time we go, she does say that it sounds better than last time. But I guess this last time she was very excited about it because he came home and he was really excited about it. So that is really great. And last time that he went in, I told him, ask her when your next scan is, because originally, since the beginning of this, she said that she was going to do PET scans every 3 months so we could track his progress. So they would do a PET scan and that shows the whole body, and then they would do an MRI and a CT just to make sure his brain is good. And then I guess the CT is like just a different look at the lungs and the head and the neck. But now, since the radiation, he did develop pneumonitis, which he was on steroids for a very long time for. He is now off of the steroids. I think he was on them for like a month. Like, he was on steroids for that for a long time. So hopefully the pneumonitis is gone now. But because of the pneumonitis, if they went ahead and did a PET scan, that would have not been very accurate, because you wouldn't be able to decipher what is cancer or tumors versus what is the pneumonitis. So it wouldn't be accurate, if that makes any sense. But since they went that route, I haven't been at any of those appointments. I haven't been able to go. So I don't know how often they plan on doing those scans. And I asked him, or I told him to ask last time he was in, how often he would be getting those scans, and he didn't. So that's a guy for you. And if this is your first time here and you have no clue what I'm talking about, my husband was diagnosed with he was originally diagnosed with stage 4 adenocarcinoma lung cancer when our daughter, our 4th baby, was 5 months old. So she was 5 months old whenever he was diagnosed. We later discovered that he was not stage 4, he was actually stage 3B. So that was awesome. We are both 28 years old. He'll be 29 in August. I'll be 29 in September. We have 4 kids. Our oldest just turned 8. We also have a 5-year-old that will be 6 in October. He is autistic. We have a 3-year-old that will be 4 in October. He has classic PKU. And then we have our first baby girl, Amelia Jo, and she just turned 1. That is this first hand done. You can see it took out all of the bridges, filled in all the little gashes. So much better. We recently ordered our first set of furniture. We have never had any furniture that was new. We've always had like used or hand-me-downs. One of the furniture places in our area was doing like a huge sale, I think like shortly after everybody went on lockdown, and Kegan found a couch and a love seat that he liked. Got it for really cheap. We did finally get Amelia off of formula. In her update, I mentioned that we hadn't stopped her formula yet, and we didn't know what we were going to do, if we were going to try whole milk or just put her on almond milk, and how we were going to do the transition with that. We ended up doing almond milk. I was lactose intolerant as a kid. I think I've mentioned that here before. So I was lactose intolerant as a kid, and drinking milk, like I can eat cheese, I can eat ice cream, I can have dairy. Something about drinking milk upsets my tummy so much. And I just couldn't fathom doing that to her. I wouldn't want to do that to her. We didn't. We went ahead and switched her over to almond milk, and she seems to be doing just fine with it. Whenever I was looking into our options, I was reading on Google. Dr. Google said that sometimes even people with lactose intolerance, or some people that can't handle drinking milk, like regular milk, also have problems with almond milk. So I wasn't sure. I was very nervous, but she's been on almond milk now for a week, I think, and she is doing just fine. We haven't had any issues, and she only really gets it like before her nap, we'll give her like a few ounces of it, and then before she goes to bed, we'll give her a few ounces of it, which is basically how much formula she was drinking before. Well, she was drinking more ounces, but that's when she would get her bottles when she was on formula. So we've kind of kept it the same routine with that, just because she is growing so fast. I swear, she eats so much. She gets hangry. She always wants to have some kind of snack, which is fine. She's burning a lot of calories following her daddy and I around like ducklings, so she needs all of those calories. I don't like the thought of her going to bed without a full tummy. But she is the sweetest little girl, unless she's hungry. Like I said, she does get hangry, but whenever I do put her down for bed at night, she will just put her little bitty arms around my neck and just squeeze, and we'll just cuddle each other for like a couple minutes. It is just the sweetest thing. And then whenever she's over it, she will pull away and point at her bed like, okay, put me down now, I'm ready to go to sleep. It is the cutest thing. And she loves to change her clothes and have her nails painted, which I only paint her toenails, but she will sit still for that, and she loves putting on her shoes. And when we go to my mom's house, my niece, which is 6 months older than her, she has this little shopping cart that's a toy, but that is the toy that Amelia always goes for when we're over there. So we joke that she's gonna have a shopping issue like her mother. She is such a girly girl, which after 3 boys, that makes my mama heart so happy. Now, as far as like lockdowns and stuff like that, yes, we do go to my mom's house. We'll go over to my grandparents' house, and then his dad has come over and we've talked to him for a while outside, or like his Uncle John will come over and we'll just go outside and talk to people, which is good. We're feeling a little bit more comfortable doing that kind of stuff. We still won't go into stores, which is hard for me. They did open up the Walmart pickup, which is how I have been getting our groceries since he was diagnosed. But there for a while, they had stopped doing, like they didn't have that option anymore. So his brothers went to the store for us quite a few times. My sister would go to the store, my mom would go to the store for us so that we didn't have to go in the store, which I'm so thankful that we have so many people around us that are willing to help. But it's just nice to be able to just, it's almost like you're in the store, but you're not, because you can't just like walk down the aisles and see stuff that you want. You have to like search it out or like scroll through a whole bunch of stuff to find what you want. It's still so much nicer than having to make a list and hope you don't forget anything, because then if you do forget something, then you feel bad for being like, hey, we forgot this, will you go back to the store for us? Another new thing is that Landen has been on medical formula since he was 3 days old, because he has classic PKU. So it's kind of like, if you don't know what PKU is, it's kind of like you are protein intolerant. You're not allergic to protein, but your body can't handle too much of it. So we do monthly blood draws for him, and if his levels are too high for too long, then it is bad for his brain. And if they are too low for too long, then your brain won't develop properly. So he's been on medical formula, which is, since he can't have too much protein, it's like a protein shake minus the phenylalanine, which is what he can't have, which is one of the like essential amino acids in protein. That's what he can't have. So it's like a protein shake made up with protein minus that one. But he will not drink his formula out of anything but a bottle, which is something that I've been talking to his geneticist and his dietitian about since he was probably 2. We have always been told that it is not uncommon for kids to not want to give up the bottle, but now he's almost 4. So I talked to his dietitian. His last appointment, generally we go down to Children's Hospital for an appointment so he can see his geneticist and dietitian about every 6 weeks. But with all this going on, his last one was done on like a virtual visit type thing. And Kegan actually took him back into our bedroom and did that appointment with him. But while he was back there doing the appointment with the geneticist and dietitian, the dietitian was also texting me while I was in here with the kids, asking if I had like any concerns. The formula is actually not very good for your teeth. So it's actually not a bad thing because it just shoots it right back to his throat. It's not like he's drinking it and it's sitting on all of his teeth. But I still don't like the thought of my almost 4-year-old still having a bottle. He won't drink it out of a straw cup. We've tried special cups that are like just special cups just for his milk. Nothing has worked. So they sent out boxes upon boxes of samples of different things. They have like juices that's not really juice. And then they also have like these little powder packets that you would pour into water and it makes a juice. Then they have pre-made milk things, like you would get like a carton of milk and then you just drink it straight out of that. And then they also have these, it's like a sports drink looking thing and it's like Gatorade, I guess. They sent out, I think we've gotten at least 5 or 6 boxes of different samples for us to try. And we tried the first thing. He was really excited to try it. And it was like, I could tell by the smell of it that he probably wasn't gonna drink it. Like, it smelled horrible. It stank up my kitchen and my living room. And we don't live in a huge house, but we don't live in a small house. And you can smell it all the way across the living room. So it was, I felt bad giving that to him. I knew he wasn't going to like it. But yeah, he tried it and that was a no-no. And so I'm waiting a little bit before we try the next thing because I don't want to give him too many nasty things to try back to back, because then he'll just give up, you know? He'll be like, heck no, last several things you made me try was shit. I'm just really hoping that he finds something that he likes that we can stop with the bottles. My nails are done now, so that is it for this video. I can't think of anything else. This is probably a very, very long video, but I got my nails done, got to sit down and chit chat like I'm sitting here with my friends, which is always great. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy. If you like these videos, let me know down below in the comment section. Also, let me know what videos you like to see. Vlogging with all of these children and being stuck in this house is just so hectic. So I loved vlogging before, but I just don't think that it's possible because you wouldn't be able to hear anything. It's just screaming all day, people talking, getting snacks and drinks, and that's just what our day consists of. So yeah. But I really do like doing the hair videos, and I like playing with makeup, and I like doing these chatty videos. I like doing my nails. So just let me know what you guys would like to see. That is it for this video. Like I said, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below if you are new here, become a part of our family. As always, thank you guys so much for watching and always being here and supporting. We are now at 11,000 subscribers, which is crazy, mind-blowing to me. So thank you guys so much for that. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.